contestants were able to come up with the correct response in final, but it was Ed Peterson who ended the game with the highest total, becoming our second new champion this week. Today, we welcome Jesse and Megan to the Alex Trebek stage. Good luck. Here are your categories for the Jeopardy round.
Hi, Jason.
What you doing?
Just tracking a package on my Pitney Ship mobile app. You?
Yeah, so that Pitney Ship Cube shipping label printer you got has a built-in scale, right?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Well, take a look. Did it myself.
Whoa!
What do you think?
I think that's why they invented the Pitney Ship Cube, Jason. Pitney Ship Cube. Shipping should be this easy.
Coastal waters. Flag terminology. Up in the airline. Numerical words and phrases. And our returning champion, a doctor from Chicago, Illinois. Ed, select first.
Flag terminology 200.
The part of a flag farthest from the pole is the fly. The part closest to it is this, which sounds like what you do to raise one up. Ed.
What is hoist?
Yes.
Flag terminology 400.
The type of pennant seen here has this avian appendage name referring to its deeply forked end. Ed.
What is a tail?
No. It's actually swallow-tailed. Ed.
Flag terminology 600.
Also called a St. Andrew's cross, a saltire features a cross with its arms passing this way and extending to the corners. Ed.
What is diagonally?
Yes.
Flag terminology 800.
The flag of a large group or army, a party's presidential candidate, is sometimes called its bearer. Ed.
What is standard?
That's right.
Flag terminology 1000.
The charge is a flag's main graphic element. On California's flag, that would be this. Jesse.
What is a bear?
Yes, a grizzly.
Up in the airline 1000.
In 1921, Amsterdam was home to the world's first airline ticket office, courtesy of this letter-perfect company. Ed.
What is KLM?
Yes.
Airline 800.
This nation's airways went with Q-Suite as the name of its business class. Ed.
What is Qantas?
No. Jesse.
What is Qatar Airways?
Ed.
What's Mediterranean?
Yes.
Coastal waters 400.
On Norway's north, this ocean. Jesse.
What's the Arctic Ocean?
That's right.
Our returning champion 1000.
That's a daily double. Early in the game, that you're in the lead with 2,600. How much would you like to wager?
I don't even know what this category is. 1000?
All right, here's your clue. This man had the astronomical luck of being honored twice with a New York ticker tape parade in 1962 and 1998.
Who's Buzz Aldrin?
No, who is John Glenn? That'll take you down to 1,600. Select again.
Can I get the same category? 800, please?
After the Battle of Kadesh, this pharaoh returned home a hero with many scribes writing the play-by-play of his daring do. Ed.
Who is Ramses?
Yes.
Coastal waters 600.
On Wisconsin's northern end, this Great Lake. Ed.
What is Michigan?
No. A break, so we'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back. Let's say hi to Megan Broad, a library assistant from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. You are a movie buff, is that right?
Yes, I am a huge fan of movies. One of the things that I like to do is predict who is going to be nominated and win at the Oscars. So all year long, I'm paying attention to which films come out, keeping track of them on betting websites, seeing what the odds are. It's a lot of fun.
How'd you do this year?
I did better than last year.
Okay,
I got Best Picture right.
Okay, good. And let's say hi to Jessie Chin from Bayside, New York, an accounting director. You and your wife had a pretty special wedding.
Yeah, we had a Disney magical wedding. So basically, it was one of the best parties I've ever had in my life. I had a wedding reception at the wedding pavilion there. Like, they do amazing work. It's a beautiful location with a view of the castle. And then we had our full reception inside the Living Seas with the huge aquarium, and then a dessert party out by Epcot in the UK Pavilion.
That's really incredible.
Beautiful time.
Lovely. And Ed Peterson, planning technician from Orlando, Florida. You have a special collection of things. What is it?
You may remember from yesterday, I like to travel. And so as we continue to travel extensively, we like to collect magnets from all the souvenir shops. And we realized the fridge was getting pretty full, and we don't want to go out and get a new fridge. So my mom came up with the idea of a cookie sheet that would be mounted on the wall. And so that one got filled up. So we got another one, and that one got filled up. So many of our walls are filled with cookie sheets with different color magnets and shapes and sizes. And it's something I really enjoy looking at. And
Awesome.
it's a lot of fun.
Do you have a Jeopardy magnet?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's get back to the game. Megan?
Numerical words and phrases for 200.
It's the basic form most taxpayers use to report income and file their return. Ed?
What is W-2?
No. Megan?
What is a W-4?
Nope. It would be a 1040. Megan?
Numerical words for 400.
This term for a tricky no-win situation comes from the title of a 1961 novel. Megan?
What is Catch-22?
Yes.
Numerical words for 600.
During the disco era in New York City, for the short time it was open from 1977 to 1980, this was the place to be. Ed?
What is Studio 54?
Correct.
Numerical words and phrases, 800.
On Get Smart, Don Adams was Agent This. It also means to get rid of someone or something.
All right, some of you have still been asking me how Medicare recipients can claim their Flex card today.
To 86 them. What is 86? Ed?
Numerical words, 1,000.
In Buddhism, nirvana is said to be attained by following the noble this path. Ed?
What is the Eightfold Path?
Correct.
Coastal waters, 800.
On Sudan's east, this sea. Ed?
What is the Red Sea?
Yes.
Coastal waters, 1,000.
On Myanmar's west, this bay. Ed?
What is Bay of Bengal?
Correct.
Our returning champion, 200.
After defeating Pompey's army, this leader returned to Rome and became dictator for life in the 40s BC. Megan?
Who is Julius Caesar?
Yes.
Returning champion for 400.
After the Battle of Trafalgar, this officer was shipped home for a hero's funeral in a cask of hooch. Ed?
Who's Nelson?
Yes, Horatio Nelson.
Champion, 600.
After defeating the Spanish at Boyacá in 1819, this man returned to Angostura a champion and helped create Gran Colombia. Megan?
Who is Bolivar?
Yes.
Doctor from Chicago for 1,000.
He played Dr. Mark Green for many seasons on ER. Jesse?
Who's Anthony Edwards?
Yes.
800.
2006 brought us Sandra Bullock as a Chicago doctor who lives in this title abode designed by Christopher Plummer. Megan?
What is the Lake House?
Yes.
Doctor for 600.
Here's Tori DeVito.
My TV roles have included Dr. Meredith Fell on The Vampire Diaries and ER Dr. Natalie Manning for 6 seasons on this drama from Dick Wolf.
Ed?
What is Grey's Anatomy?
No. Megan?
What is Chicago Med?
That's it.
Doctor for 400.
In this film with Harrison Ford as Chicago Dr. Richard Kimball, the wife murder was filmed in a Lincoln Park mansion. Ed?
What is The Fugitive?
Yes, and here's the final clue. Here's Mandy Patinkin.
In one of my first recurring TV roles, I played the temperamental heart surgeon, Dr. Jeffrey Geiger, on this Windy City medical drama.
Jesse?
What is Chicago Hope?
That's correct, and that's the end of the Jeopardy round. Double Jeopardy is up next. We'll be right back after these words. Welcome back. Time for Double Jeopardy.